Oh my God.
They only pray not to get caught.
Yeah.
So if you get caught, that's when you suffer the penalties and all that.
Yeah.
So Mogul or whatever he calls himself, he has been doing this in the privacy of his house. He has been doing this in his neighborhood.
Yeah.
He has been saying stuff like this everywhere. So he only thought that tweeting it was going to make people laugh. I don't know how that happened, but I feel like I thank God for digital age because it's really catching up on a lot of people. So I'm not sorry for him. I'm not surprised at what he did. I'm happy that he lost his job. I don't care about his 30 years legacy. He deserves it and even more. Let this be an example to others.
You know, it's crazy because when they got married, a lot of people in the UK had a problem with the fact that she's black, she's half black, and she's going into the royal family.
Yeah.
But for you to get to this point where you have the balls to put it out, you're talking about the royal family regardless.
Yeah.
Imagine the height of disrespect, the level of disrespect with no regards to your job, the company that you work for other people, even the royal crown. That is just It's terrible. It's terrible.
This is so meditative, for me.
Yeah.
To get a picture, first you have to get the picture, right?
Yeah.
Now you have to Google search,
and
save, upload.
Yeah.
Now,
Put it on
not only
Twitter.
did you upload it, you wrote a whole caption.
And I edited the caption because you have to correct some words.
You have to correct some words. This is
Even put full
disrespectful.
stop.
And for them to still compare us to animals,
Monkeys.
to monkeys. We are not humans to them. They still look at us, even with all this accomplishment that with all this education, they still don't respect us, and this is for me really, really sad. I think firing him they should do something else.
They should do something worse.
With this one man, imagine how many people really do think this way.
Yeah.
That's what's disturbing to me. Not even this one person who is in media, but how many people do we not know that we talk to every day, that we interact with, think that we are monkeys, or think that we're animals, or think that we're beneath them. So that to me was the disrespect factor, because you saying that is going to incite other people that already feel that way against people of color. So period. And the thing about it is that you're inciting this with the royal family. The royal family is a very prestigious family in London. Everybody watches them. I've even seen Nigerians are watching the wedding. They're watching this. They're watching that. This is like Manchester United.
He probably doesn't consider
And also,
the baby as part of the royal family.
being in the media business that we are, in, we are in a wealth of knowledge. So there is no excuse. No. This is blatant ignorance. And I feel like the people at BBC, whatever, I don't know, the authorities or whatever is running that, for him to have that, effrontery to do that on air, then BBC should be checked as well too.
Well, they fired him immediately.
Well, it's not just fired.
Immediately they fired him. That's what they can do.
Because the guts to even do that, on BBC platforms. So firing him is not just for you to save face.
For the eye of the public.
For the eye of the public, But there should be
BBC released a statement about it.
Whatever. I'm not falling for it. I feel like there's a behind the scene in the company. For him to have that effrontery to do that.
Have
you ever thought of that way?
He thought he was probably making more money for the company. Nobody's going to touch him.
And he didn't even apologize for it.
Did it?
At all.
He did apologize.
To defend.
He did apologize. They have a video of him apologizing about it and saying that he knows that in this day and age he shouldn't be making that kind of comedy. He shouldn't be doing that kind of joke. So if you knew better, if you already knew, you should have done better. He did apologize, but it was kind of like a matter of fact.
I watched it.
Let's not be funny about that.
It's really sad. It's really sad. I mean, to the royal family to have that, guts to do that.
All right. Thank you, Max, for bringing this story in and shedding the light on this. Really, really important. We're going to move on to the next topic.
Yes. We're taking a little trip to Ghana. Chris Atto. We had a report about him earlier on the show about him getting married to a second wife, right? Oh, wow. It was 10 months after he divorced his first wife. Now, the gist is Chris Atto is now a suspect in his most recent wife's murder.
The plot thickens.
Yes, so this is the gist. He got married to a second wife after 10 months after divorcing Damilola Adegite. The wife is an American who he did not know is still married to her first husband, who happens to be a drug lord.
Big time drug lord.
Yes. Wow. So in the afternoon after she left work, she got shot in the parking lot. The police had a sketch. Yes, so
murdered.
Straight in the head. The police had a sketch done, and the sketch kind of
matches?
It's looking a little like Chris Atto.
It is, a little bit. You know when white people see us, we don't look the same. They make us look a little funny.
Yeah.
Oh my
but
God.
then coupled with the tweet that he put out just a few before she got killed, kind of saying when it comes to relationships, Remaining
The stage has a
faithful
bigger
is...
head.
He has afro.
Let's finish reading.
Do you know how we are seen? With our big nose and our big head. Everybody looks the same when you're black. He said that when it comes to relationships, remaining faithful is never an option, but a priority. Loyalty is ever.
The biggest cheats in the world.
So that tweet was that, because that happened,
Got
and then a
them
few days later,
suspicious.
that
Like,
happened.
what is going on? If you
minutes
put this
before
tweet out,
like minutes before
she got killed.
died.
Yeah.
Like 30 minutes before
So
she died.
that made me look at Chris Atto like,
It might be like
Sideways.
it might be like a coincidental, like how things happen. You just tweet it and something bad happened.
There's a
that's
possibility.
when village people coming after you.
Yeah, because I mean, looking at the story, I would feel like it will come basically from her ex-husband's involvement and everything. It's very dangerous when it has to do with drugs and all that. So it's really sad and unfortunate for Chris.
Right.
So her ex is right now in jail.
He's in jail.
Is it
So
jail?
just picture yourself, dealing with drugs, bringing in the money, and then your wife leaves you to marry Chris Atto. How are you gonna feel? I think that's like people are questioning that.
Yeah.
So people are saying that maybe the ex sent out somebody to kill
hit.
because
It's also a possibility.
It hurts.
Because I mean, I'm not saying Chris is 100% innocent, but my own theory, given that we are Africans and Nigerians and Ghanaians, where we come from, it's not so easy in our nature to just terminate people like that without thinking of the consequences.
Right.
Especially knowing that he's a public figure, he's an actor.
Yeah.
He cannot just go and execute something
has
like
something
that.
to
It don't
lose.
make sense.
Yeah.
I
Just
don't
look
think
at
he
it in
did
the
it
rightful
either.
sense.
I
I don't
just-
think he is the one.
It just
I don't
it's
think
just
so.
very sketchy.
I mean,
It
like
does.
in any investigation, when you are married or you have a lover, you're the first suspect.
Yes.
Yeah.
No matter what,
Yeah.
like because you're the person that's been with them, around them, you know the most about them. You're always like automatically. At
And
one
if that
time,
lover is wealthy.
yeah, and at one time,
Wahala.
she has
very
the money
wealthy.
from like she's wealthy.
Yeah.
This
Oh.
woman is a millionaire,
Yeah.
right? So it's a lot of factors to that. What did she have? A life insurance policy? What was the next? Was he named as a life insurancer? Because when it first came out, I was like, Chris, I thought
See,
I thought
that's the
that.
thing.
I did think that. I did think that.
But what
I
would be
kind
the
of.
motive?
But
Right.
Because of the money, because she has
because
money?
they
But
said
check
the
this out,
thing with the marriage has been strained.
But guess
has been
what? Guess
strained,
what,
and literally when you saw even like the thing, it looked like a marriage of opportunity.
Yeah,
Because I
happened
reported
too
the
fast
news.
for me.
The guy
Yes.
in jail
Yeah.
they never got divorced though. Her first husband, she was never divorced from the first
divorced.
husband. They were
Oh,
still
they were
married
still
while she got
married.
married to Chris in
Wow.
Ghana.
Wow.
So technically, even if she got killed and there was insurance money on her, it wouldn't be Chris
wouldn't
that
be.
gets
She
it. It's
filed
the
for
guy
divorce.
That was the
in
news
jail.
too. She filed
The guy filed for divorce first, and then she filed right before she died. So he's still married to her.
Yeah.
sketchy.
I'm not,
It's
I'm not
very
seeing
sketchy,
Chris
and
in
I
the
hope
middle of this,
and I
though.
hope he gets a good lawyer. That's the first thing.
Honestly.
I hope he gets lawyered up big time because he's here, and more than likely it's going to be extradition.
From the
Because, you know,
sketch I'm seeing,
yeah.
first of all, Chris' head has never been
So
complete.
they don't have a child together, right?
His head
They
has
have no
never been
children
complete, and the
together.
person
They have no
has
children
afro,
together.
so I don't know what
And
y'all
it's
are
so
talking
funny that
about.
he's tweeting about loyalty because I've heard stories allegedly that he's a philandering man. He has
Okay.
stocks all over in the United
heard,
States.
but you haven't
I've
seen.
heard allegedly, like I said. Okay, so talking about loyalty,
Nobody-
practice what you preach.
And another thing
You
is
haven't
like
seen.
this is
I've
so
seen.
this
You
is
haven't
so
seen.
I've
this is
seen.
You've only heard.
Seen.
this is so unfortunate for him because he's kind of like going to be stigmatized right now because I'm wondering which other woman would want to settle with.
He has bad luck, oh.
That's like
That's a village witch.
that's
You won't
like
touch it.
no for real because
Yeah,
like
because he has been involved.
yeah
Yeah,
you
it's
know
a lot.
yeah
And a lot of it's always been
No.
like really dramatic,
Yeah,
salacious. So somebody like that, she'd be like, okay, I'm good. We don't need your
no
blood luck
matter
to
what
come to my
I
house.
wish he
Didn't we meet him
probably
last year at the
Yes,
awards?
he was
Yeah.
there.
He gave us our award
He
show.
hosted again in Sydney
when we won the
Awards.
best show. You know,
And
we
he
met
said he's
him
gonna
and
come
everything.
for us.
oh
Yeah.
And he said he was going to come on the show.
Now.
How is that looking? He's very,
So
very
welcome
busy
to
right now.
development.
He's very, very busy right now. All right, so let's move on then. We wish him good luck.
Good luck.
And
Yeah.
we'll
We
keep
pray
this
for you.
story, we'll follow this story for y'all.
Yes.
Timani, what's going on?
Yeah, in a much lighter note.
yeah
Recently, Tiwa Savage was signed to a major international record label called Universal Music Group. Yes,
the
it was
Tiwa,
really big.
gang
It was so
here.
big that she had to delete all her
Posts.
past
Her
photos,
Instagram,
and she
yeah.
started a new
Her
turn. And she
history.
said, "I want to reintroduce myself."
So what you're telling me is she has part ways with
Maven.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
She part ways with Maven in good faith. Maven
Amicably?
was, they celebrated
Yeah.
her.
Yeah.
But there was
Punjabi put a
something
post
that
up.
was shady a night before she announced
What was it?
this thing, that night, Burna Boy actually posted on his Insta story about international deals.
Yes.
Saying that he pities anyone who goes into international deals that is like slavery, whatever.
Oh, not
And people were
slavery.
like,
Oga Kanye.
people were like, what are you talking about, bro? And then the next day, Tiwa Savage posted about her deal, and the deal went viral. So
Do you
everybody
think
was
this
like,
is a good deal? Do you think this is a
should we
good idea?
celebrate this or
Tiwa
not?
Savage, you are pushing 40. Let's start there.
So Beyonce is 45.
Can I finish what I'm saying? Can I finish what I'm saying?
Beyonce is 45.
You are
I'm just
pushing. You
telling
are
you.
almost there. You're 39 years old. Almost at 40 years old.
Okay.
Now you know. You
Add
gotta-
5 years.
No, she's 81.
With
She's
those
81.
celebrities, add 5
No,
to 10 years.
Tiwa Savage was
So
unlucky.
let me
She was in
finish.
the time where you can't hide your age.
Okay, you know everything.
So
you know
now,
everything. Like Buhari,
now
gets his
you are
worldwide.
signing to Universal Studios. You're going to be competing
Universal
with.
Studios, like she's a.
It's not studios, Universal
That's how
Music
you
Group.
spend part.
Now you're going to be competing with, little kids and these teenagers. Can you whine like them? Can you break your back like them?
Hello.
Can you sing like them?
Yes,
can you
she
move
can.
like them? I'm
Yes,
just saying.
Charlie.
Yes, she can.
I feel like the Marvin group that you were in was perfect for you. You were the
come
princess
on.
of that group. They
Queen.
catered for you.
Charlie.
Let me cater to you.
You
baby,
are-
this is your day. They catered to all your needs, and now that you got wings, you want to fly.
But
not only would
First of all, Charlie.
you want to do.
Yeah.
First of all, Charlie.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
life. When you
She's
get to a
just-
certain level, you
Okay,
can't
moving
advance
to
So
past
what
next
is the next
level.
single? What is the next single?
It's
Who
coming
sing?
out this.
What?
It's coming out this month.
And how is it? Is it gonna be good?
It's gonna be fire.
You
It's
are
gonna be
sure?
global.
Are you sure?
First of all,
I
Charlie,
think Timani
you're trying to
is
be
engaged.
you're trying to be shady with the whole age thing and everything.
Where's that coming from?
Sorry, you're trying to be shady with the whole age thing and everything. She's clocking 40. Now, consider this opportunity as a retirement plan for her, and that's big.
You can't retire in music.
You know,
If it's your talent,
okay.
and if you are a great singer, King Sonny Ade is still singing and jumping on the stage.
Yeah.
Tiwa is just 39.
No, what I mean is
Tiwa
that
just signed a major deal
I
with
just
her,
wanna
and it's the
say- I
don't
UK
mean-
version.
Can I hear one
I want
person,
to say
please?
that
No,
I
I'm not
agree
done
a little
yet.
bit with Charlie.
Okay.
That
Yes, thank
it's
you.
like a piece of rice has gotten Universal in a bag of rice. There's a lot of artists in Universal.
Yes.
So how are you as that one little rice that your voice is not all that when you sing live?
Maybe
are
she's
you
two
going
Jimmy
to-
Rice. You know what two Jimmy Rice is?
What is that?
Two Jimmy Rice. You know what
Yeah.
two Jimmy
What
Rice
is
is?
Jimmy Rice?
Two Jimmy Rice is the cheapest rice in Ghana. You can buy just a little bit, and then maybe it will, it will
Expand.
it will expand.
To
Maybe
swell
she's
in your
two
pot.
Jimmy Rice.
Yeah.
No,
Like I
but
was
something
saying.
you guys are not understanding
Yeah.
about global record labels. It's not the way it is in Nigeria,
Okay, so
Yeah.
Tiwa-
where there will be 5 artists and one is the queen, one is the king.
Let me finish.
Do you know how many artists are signed to this label, and all of them are doing great individually? Universal came for Tiwa. Tiwa didn't go for Universal. That's something you would think about.
Yeah.
And right now, we're in a time where Afrobeat is global. Thank God for that. We pray it doesn't stay as a trend, but it's global.
Yeah.
Universal came for her in London. They signed her, and they're going to push her music in 64 plus countries
Yeah.
globally.
Yeah.
What makes
How
you
many
feel?
countries was it before?
I
We
mean, it's
all heard
global,
about
but what I'm
Tiwa
saying
Savage.
is Tiwa
It's
is
Africa,
Afrobeat.
yeah.
If Universal has acts like Ariana Grande and the other, like, they are not Afrobeats. So she has something they don't have.
Different,
So
yeah.
her music is different from theirs.
Well,
It's
okay,
not a competition. She has her seat there.
Yeah.
I mean,
so
100%.
when I was talking about retirement and everything, I don't
Yes.
mean that. I don't mean retirement
Jealousy.
like I don't mean retirement like literally. What I mean is like she's secured the bag, and whether you like it or not, as Timani said.
What bag have you
Hold
secured
on,
yet?
hold on, hold
You haven't
on.
released any
Hold
single
on.
under
Hold on,
Universal
Charlie.
Music
Whether
Group.
you
It's
like
coming out
it,
this month,
hold on,
though.
Charlie.
We don't even know whether the
Hold on,
music is going to
Charlie.
be a success or not. They're
Whether
talking
you
about
like
bags.
it or not, Tiwa has moved forward in
Thank
her
you.
career.
Bless
All
you.
right, it's not going to be the same. And also, Universal Music is going to make sure that she's going to be on the mainstream platform in the world and in Africa as well. So
Like-
they're going to do everything within their reach to just keep her
Like
there.
Timani said, her unique selling point is the fact that she's into Afrobeat. Her niche as well is the fact that she's into Afrobeat.
Afrobeat.
So they would actually sell her based
Cultivate
on
that,
which
yeah.
nobody else
So,
has taken
what-
interest into.
What is the group that Beyonce and Jay-Z? What's
Destiny.
Jay-Z?
Oh.
Jay-Z's record label had
Rock
they
Nation.
put her on a
Rock
title
Nation.
deal for a little bit, but they dropped her
Right.
because she wasn't enough making that much money for it. So this is that was a global
Why you shaking
international.
your head? Why you shaking-
Yeah,
why you
she was signed for a
Rock
certain amount of
Nation.
time
To
to
Rock
Rock
Nation, but it was a
Nation.
partnership
But
deal. She was
can-
still with
okay,
Maven.
but-
I think it
but
was
she was
management.
listen,
I think it
but
was
she
She was
management.
dropped
but
because
they
they
were-
didn't know how to market her.
I think it was
but
management.
When
she
Jay-Z
was
signed,
dropped.
You were
Don't,
pushing
she was
everybody, but
dropped.
she was dropped
Bangali,
because-
the band, when Kanye signed the band, they didn't know how to market him as at that time.
Aisha,
And
that's
Afrobeat-
Aisha
and
finished
Afrobeat
for you.
wasn't-
Aisha,
And Afrobeat wasn't there
Aisha,
yet.
finish your point.
Yeah.
So
Why
this is
was
a
she
woman that
dropped?
has already had a global platform and was not able to do anything with it. Now she has another global platform. Let's think about why was it that even if it was a niche time, a moment in time, she had the chance in the world to be on a global scale.
I can't believe this is coming from someone like
I'm saying it doesn't matter. Like it's my opinion.
This is somebody that stands for fall down 8 times, wake up 9. What makes you feel that your first attempt must be a success? What do you know about success? What are you talking about?
I know a lot about success.
Then don't say that. Because you are contradicting yourself.
I'm not contradicting myself. I'm just saying.
How can you say she had one time and she didn't make it, so she can't make it again? That don't make sense.
She made more leadway leading of the charge of a African-owned record label compared to going to. Why do we always have to go to the West to get us?
She didn't go to get
This is my opinion, and this is what I'm saying. That she was already the head of something. Why don't she just go? She could even take it over Maven, right?
Like, what is next step? You're against growth. What do you mean? So you want to stay in your comfort zone? You're not even taking outside the box.
That is my opinion.
Okay,
and I can talk about how I feel.
Why are we always fighting about Tiwa? What's the problem with Tiwa?
No, my thing is
Don't forget that. Don't forget that.
Like,
don't tell me I'm doing too much.
You are doing too much.
I'm making sense.
I feel like every time you talk about Tiwa Savage, your head is all the way up.
Because you guys always like to fix her in a box. You are biased in your judgment.
We talk about this topic, right?
Right.
Everything can be good. There's a good side to it, and there's a bad side.
Yes, we know, but let her live her life. Let Tiwa leave. Let her drop the single. Let's see how it goes.
Okay.
Let's see how it goes.
Please, everybody understand that it is called. That's why it's called opinion. So we don't have to be offended or whatever direction it comes from. Now, to your question, remember, Rock Nation's deal was a management thing. It's not to the level that Universal Music is.
It doesn't matter about education.
That's management deal is different.
I understand
from
that.
Publishing deal, from distribution deal, from marketing deal, from 360 deal. There are different kinds of deals.
Okay.
She made more leeway.
What do you mean she made nothing with? Why do you use that word?
More leeway in an African-owned record label.
Tiwa Savage, we're waiting for your single. Good luck, okay? We have to go. We hope it becomes a hit. We gotta go. Leave your comments below. We love you for watching. Until next time, you're watching the ABS show, and this is Mina TV.
Thanks for watching. And if you liked this episode, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. See you next time.